Hi everybody, welcome back to Turtlie Cute Creations. This is our YouTube channel and we talk to you about using the templates that you have purchased from our Etsy shop and getting them into Canva, getting them all set and ready to use. So our last video was using our templates, how to change and adapt, getting your headshot in. And this one is the follow-up to now that you're ready, you want to go to print. So let's talk about getting that tag ready to print. So here's the tag that we worked on the last time. So if you remember, we had an original design, we copied it, and now this is the tag that you want to use. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you pick the right tag to print. So I named this Beach Ball Tag Original, meaning it was the original design that you purchased. That way you can differentiate between that. And then you want to go in here and you want to do maybe tag 1, or maybe you want to delete this and say Clara, because that's the name down below, or whatever your name is, so that you have your name. So that way you could differentiate between the two designs and which one you want to save. So make sure you've looked below and that everything is the way that you like it. Your contact information is correct. Your phone number is correct, because I do see errors sometimes, and you've got everything down here below the way you want it. So now we're ready to save this so that you can go to print. So with our 6-up template, which comes with all of our small tags, which are the pop-by tags of 4 by 3.33. You want to save these in a picture format, and there's 2 picture formats that I think are the best. There is the PNG and there is also the JPEG. You can save them both. It doesn't matter which one. They usually like to save as the PNG because it shows very clearly. So let's just say you want to save this as a PNG. And most social media also uses that as well as the JPEG, so that would be fine. So you picked that as file type. The next thing you see is selected pages. Now remember, we have 2 designs here, so it's going to say 1 through 2. You don't want 1 through 2, you only want 1. So you're going to go up here and you can go to current page, or you can go to page 2, which says Clara, whichever one works for you. So let's just pick page 2, and now you're done. You've got the right file format, and you've got just 1 design. Now you are going to download this. It's downloading. And now you have a place where you can save it. So what I recommend you do is you have a file folder. If you use pop-by tags frequently, you'll want to have a folder that says something like pop-by tags. So open up your pop-by tags folder. This is great, and you can save it here. So you'll just save it right there in that folder so that you can find it later. Okay, now here's what we want to do. You remember, when you get our when you make our purchase of the 4 by 3.33, you will get a 6-up template with that. That is so that you can print these tags easily. The second way to do it, which I will show you as well in case you're having any issues, is to go to the Avery site. But let's work with my template first, and then we'll go from there. So let's find our 6-up template that we used. So here is our 6-up template. It is what we call clipping frames. I talked about it in the last video. These are clipping frames. And we don't want to group them together, because if you do, things won't drop, drag and drop in there properly. So you want to leave them all separate, but I would work very carefully on not moving these around, because they're set to print pretty perfectly to the Avery 5164 tags, which are the sticker tags, and they would work really well on just a cardstock. So let's use this template that you got from making your purchase, and we're going to do an upload. So do uploads, upload file, go to your desktop where your pop-by tags are, and you want to double click the tag you just downloaded. So double click it, it's loading. Now you have your tag right here. As you can see, it came in perfectly as a PNG and it's just fine. So when you have these clipping frames, as you noticed with your headshot on the last video, you can drag and drop into each one of these frames. And that's what we need to do here. We're not going to make, we're not going to do cut and paste. We're not going to do anything like that. We're going to drag and drop 6 times. So we're going to left click, drag it over, and you see how it drops right in, and it's perfectly sized for this tag. And you're going to do that each time so that you can have a perfectly framed template here. Okay, so now you've got all 6 of the tags where you want them. Here's what you need to do. You need to go back like we did before, and we need to do a download again. So you click share, download. This time you do not want to do PNG. You want to do something more like a PDF. PNG is a photo. It doesn't always kind of print exactly the way you want it. You're going to want it best for printing. PDF print. So click it to print. Remember, there could be multiple pages on here, so you only want to do 1 page. Page 1, you're done. And download. And we're downloading. It's going to ask you to pick the folder. Again, you want to put it in pop by tags so that you can keep your desktop all clean and easy to find. You're going to save it there. You're going to open it up. And there is your PDF. Perfectly set. These can print on the Avery 5164 labels really easily. Just pop them in your printer and they're ready to go. Or you can print this on a nice kind of smooth white cardstock and then cut them however you want. So that's how you get these into the 6-up template and ready to print. The other way is for you to go to avery.com. And actually you can look up avery.com templates, see how you can do templates. Go to Avery. And we're going to do shipping labels, address labels, and you're going to go in here and you're going to type, well, it's actually right here, but you would go in and you would type in 5164. So you click that, start designing. Oh, they want your email address. Let me log in here really quick. Okay. You're going to need an account for Avery, by the way. So you're going to open up, start designing. This is only my second option. I don't tend to like to use the Avery site. It's a little wonky. You have to resize a little bit. I like to just print direct from the templates that I have created for you. But again, it depends on your printer and sometimes it's not working correctly. So this is a backup option for you. So we're going to go find, again, the tag that you created that you use for our 6-up template. You're going to notice it's not going to load exactly right. It's going to load small. So what you want to do is you want to size it to the red marks. And don't worry, it's going to say, you're in the red marks, but it's all right. It prints fine. And so there you go. And then preview to print. You continue anyway when it says that. Get PDF to print. Save project. Beach ball. That'll be in your Avery account. Open PDF, and there you go. So that is option number 2. If you have any hiccups with our template, or if your printer is not quite jiving with our template spacing, this is your second option. So I hope that helps with your printing pop by tags from our shop. Again, this is only for the 4 by 3.33 size. The other sizes we have will go on a different video and your options for those. We wish you a wonderful day and thank you so much for supporting our shop.